Tell me when to start.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Sorry about the interruption.
we have here R, which is over here. That is the percentage interest divided by 100. The interest in this problem is 10%. It's 0.1. And the reason I've written it so small because I did go over this problem, start this problem the last time. Now, given that the oil flow rate, and we're talking about income generated from oil, whatever you call those things that produce oil, is 600 e to the minus 0.2 t plus 5. That's the oil flow rate from one oil. They want to sell an oil well, so we're looking at the present value. Now, so we want the present value in 10 years from now. 0 to 10, 600 e to the minus 2 t plus 5 e to the minus 1 t. Now, this is not t here. You'll be very careful. This is k, but it's not. Here it's just t. So be careful. That 10 is the number of years, and that goes over here. So we start from year 0. We want to know what the present value is going to be, the number of years. This is my present value equation. R is 0.1 in this case. I have 600 e to the point minus 0.2 parentheses t plus 5 minus e to the minus 0.1 t. I can bring the e's together. It's the same e. I just add the exponents. I distribute this minus 2t minus 0.2 times 5 is 1. And this is minus 0.1 t. Put them together again. I get e minus 0.3 t minus 1. I just made it all a little bit easier. I factored out the minus. They gave me 0.3 t plus 1 dt. Now, we have to solve that. All right, that's an integration problem. So let's use our rules for integration. And they're right over here. And we're going to pick number 3, exponential rule. So the rule is going to be that VT, PVT, which we're looking for, is going to be A e to the u f of x over du dx between the values of 0 and 10. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is between 0 and 10. Okay, so let's define our terms. Here, A equals 600. U is going to equal minus 0.3 t plus 1. F of x equals 1. That would be over here. And du dx is going to equal to minus 0.3. Okay, derivative of that is 0.3. That's 0. Minus sign out there, minus 0.3. So let's plug in now. Call this 1. So we get PV times T equals A, which is 600. E, U is minus 0.3 t plus 1. F of x is 1. Du dx is minus 0.3. And that whole thing's going to be taken between 0 and 10. That's why it's a definite integral. So I need some more room. And this is going to be equal to, so 600 divided by minus 0.3, e to the minus 0.3 t plus 1. The whole thing taking between 0 and 10. So, let's see what that comes out to be. 300 divided by 0.3, this is 18 something, is minus 200 e to the minus 0.3t plus 1. Okay, between 0 and 10. Now we take them minus 200 e to the minus 0.3 times 10 plus 1. And I subtract that from minus 200 e to the minus 0.3 times 0 plus 1. Notice there's no constant because we have constants out here. So what's that going to give us? Well, this is going to give us, let's see, minus, is that 200 or that's 2,000, isn't it? That's 2,000, sorry. So this is going to be 2,000. No, I thought that was wrong. And that's going to be a minus 2,000. This pen is very fuzzy. I have to get another pen soon. Okay, so what are we going to get here? We want to get minus 2,000 e, and 0.3 times 10 is going to be 3, so it's going to be e to the minus 4 minus 2,000, which is plus 2,000, e to the minus 1. And that's going to be equal to, I'm going to pull the 2,000 outside to make it easier on myself. I factor out the 2,000. And e to the minus 4 is 0.018 minus 0.367. That becomes minus 2,000 times minus 349. And when you do this whole thing out, you're going to get 699. I'm sorry, I can't get my 9 straight. But since this is measured in thousands...
Is it 0.699?
No, it's not points. It's 699. And since it's measured in thousands, it's going to be 699,000. And that's my present value. After 10 years of investing at 10%. So this would be my selling price. I determined that my selling price would be my present value 10 years. So I would sell the oil well for $699,000. And hopefully, the chance taken, of course, is that by the buyer is that 10% would have lasted. So let's do another one. Let's do future value. I'm going to get another pen here. See if this one's better. Okay, future value. The rule is e to the RK, 0K, f prime t, e to the minus RT dt. All right, that's the rule for future value. So I'm going to say given f prime t equals 5,000 e to the minus 0.01 t. My interest rate is going to be 7%. So that's going to be 7 over 100 equals 0.07. So that's going to be R. And my K value, I wanted to know the future value in 5 years. So K equals 5. So I set up my future value, 0 to 5. Put in my flow rate, 5,000. Oh, I forgot the appendage on here. Don't forget, this is e to the RK. R is 0.1, and the number of years is 5. All right, e to the RK. I just dropped my pen. And we have 5,000 e to the minus 0.01 t. And here we have e to the minus r, which is minus 0.07 dt.
No, you have 0.1 here and 0.07 here. Is that the same r?
Yeah, it should be 0.07. I changed the problem around, that's why.
Oh. Yeah, I thought that was a 7% over here.
I knew I didn't have enough time to the other. I had too much complicated here. Okay, so anyway, thanks. Anyway, let's see what we get here. Well, let's bring the e's together.
And that's 0.01 t, not 0.0 t. There we go.
All right, let's do this. This is going to be e to the 0.35. Notice that's a constant. So we're going to have minus 0.1 t minus 0.07 t. That's going to be minus 0.08 t. And there we go. This should come up with a value. This was a new problem. The problem I was going to do today had a very complicated exponential, and you're not going to see that, and it's going to take up too much time. So e raised to the 0.35. That's why I don't have this down. Is 1.41. Integral 5,000 e to the minus 0.08 t. Now we have to integrate this. This stays outside. You can leave that outside. Of course, the way I taught it, you really shouldn't leave that outside. Then I can bring this inside. So let me multiply that by 1.41 times 5,000.
1 minute.
That equals 7050. So the integral is 7050 e to the minus 0.08 t dt. And we'll say a equals 7050. U equals minus 0.08 t. F of x, of course, is 1. And du dx is minus 0.08. Okay, we'll come back.